Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. Jason here. Sorry it's been a little while since I posted a video. I'll try and make this pretty quick. Thank you to all of our patrons, all of our supporters. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to check the links down below for links to today's book and anything else that we might find applicable. I need to have some traffic through that Amazon thing that you guys suggest in order for it to keep going. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into today's video. So for today's video, I want to talk about Book 4. I've talked about this series before. Fantastic series. Book 4 of How to Survive at the End of the World by R.C. Joshua. This is an interesting book because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting this book to come out. I wasn't. I was pleasantly surprised. Like it just kind of popped up on my feed, and even reading the afterword about the written by the author, he wasn't necessarily planning on it either. It originally started as a trilogy with finite arcs, and it was a complete and pretty awesome trilogy. Extraordinarily entertaining. If you haven't read How to Survive at the End of the World, I cannot recommend it enough. The main character's name is Sean. He's got kind of a weird jump class, but that trilogy was awesome. It was absolutely hilarious for one. I mean, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was great. He's hilarious. Unlike most of the series within Lit RPG type, he wasn't the overpowered main character. He was the underpowered main character. And again, he also had kind of a junk class. And it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek little pun there I'm making without even realizing it. But he persevered, and the series itself was awesome. The author wrote it great. He writes a cool world. The ending of the trilogy was kind of a little bit weak, but he writes a cool world. He writes hilarious characters and really cool and really funny characters, and he writes wonderful dialogue to me. I mean, and any book that I find myself laughing as I'm reading it is great. Or anytime I want to stop and turn to my wife and just repeat a line that was in the book, it's awesome because. I mean, we read for fun, right? We read for entertainment. So, book 4. Now, again, the trilogy sort of pretty much ended things. Like Sean survived. Sean not only survived, Sean actually saved Earth in a way. He's now living at Earth 2, but he saved Earth. He made some pretty big enemies, an entire empire, but he saved Earth, and he also grew, and he grew a lot. And that's one of the things that you really notice in this book. Is in book 4, when Sean has to face any kind of strife, combat, battles, anything along those lines, he's not as scared as he was in the previous books. At this point, he is far more confident than he used to be. He's reached a confidence level in his abilities. He's comfortable. He knows, he feels like he can handle anything that comes at him. When before, he always felt like he was underpowered and had to kind of sneak or jank his way through. So again, everything ended. He saved the world. It was all done. Now he's just chilling out, relaxing. I feel like I'm singing a TV show theme song there, but it's just having fun. He was able to finally relax and just enjoy life. Because Sean at heart is a fairly peaceful person. He's not interested in conflict and big battles and big things like that and great danger and adventure. He just wants to live a normal life. He just wants to basically be a kid almost, except he's not. Only, we end up with a little bit of an issue. The planet, best way to put it, the planet's sick. I mean, the planet needs a little bit of help. It's doable. In fact, it just needs an item. There's a specific item that should fix it, and if not, then they could keep looking, but there's a specific item that should fix it. However, it's in a rather oddball spot. They basically have these nebula dungeons. Now they only appear, they're cyclical. They only appear every so often. When they appear, like every 1,000 years, every 500 years, something like that. When they appear, they're multiple dungeons strung together, basically, with all kinds of prizes, including areas. Hello, Thor. Thor decided he wanted to come say hi, buddy, and throw me his ball. You know you don't get to put your ball up on the table, buddy. Get down. So you've got this long string of dungeons, and some of the dungeons you get these prizes where you can pick your prize. You decide what your prize is going to be. It's up to you, and that's the idea. And their idea is that they want to send Sean because Sean is likely the one that is best going to be able to do this because he because of his weird class and his general chaos goblin nature, he usually finds a way in just about any situation. So almost everybody is a specialist in some way, shape, or form. Sean, however, is a generalist. He's a generalist in more of just a weird little janky find a way survivor kind of person. So he'd be perfect for this because he's got this wide range of skills, and he's not so specialized that he's just going to smoke one dungeon but then not be able to do the others. But what really comes to play in this book is, if you guys remember in the previous books, the system seemed a little weird. And especially when it came to interacting with Sean. With other people, it seemed more of your standard, just bland, blah, blah text. But with Sean, it's kind of a little bit of a smartass, almost seemed offended by Sean sometimes, and just overall was way, way, way different. Well, in this book, we get some explanations on why. We finally find out why. Why is the system weird? What is going on? So, and the way it ends up working, I'm not going to give any spoilers here, too many spoilers, but Sean not only needs to save Earth, New Earth, Second Earth, Earth 2, Earth Deus, he also needs to save the system. Ends up pretty interesting and pretty cool. This was a fun book. This, to me, was superior to Book 3. Book 2 was still my favorite, but this was superior to Book 3 by far. And really, guys, if you guys like humor, you guys like lit RPG, you'd love this series, guys. You really love the series. R.C. Joshua writes pretty hilarious. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now.